Hello and welcome to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. This is episode 94. My name is Jeff Ramsey. With me, as always, Andrew Patton, Gavin Free, Nick Schwartz, Eric Badur. Hello, boys.
Hello. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Wonderful.
Very well. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I got beat up by my house last week. Following your issues, Jeff. I felt like I was in Home Alone.
You got McCallister'd?
I got McCallister'd, but it was like,
Really?
yeah, there was a point in which I was like, am I in a Final Destination movie? And is this setting up? Are all these things like slowly going to accumulate to a death? But
Is this what resulted in your message in the Burger Count channel?
no,
Oh,
that's just
okay.
a bunch of that. No, small scale issues comparatively.
Because you did the biggest burger update we've seen yet.
It's just chaos in my personal life at the moment. So I've been keeping track, but I hadn't been updating the Slack of how many burgers.
I felt bad that I was holding on to 2 burgers and I hadn't reported them yet.
Yeah.
And then you dropped a burger bomb.
He dropped 11 new burgers with no evidence, but I assume
Nuked yourself into first place.
Launch myself. I think I was already there, if not near the top. But anyway,
It was close.
it was close. There some repairs needed to happen in my bedroom / office. And so I decided I'll just get out of the space because there's not a lot of room. Because if I'm at my desk, it's hard to get around. And I don't want to sit in my bed while people work on stuff for potentially hours. So I went into the guest bedroom, and that is not a bed I encounter often by choice. It is too tall. Made me completely
Too tall?
second guess. It's like 4 feet, 4.5 feet off the ground total.
What? Hang on. Wait.
It's too big.
4.5 feet?
It's what it feels like.
Is it 7 mattresses stacked on top of each other
No,
with one
it's-
pee at the bottom?
Yeah, one pee at the bottom, and he's tossing and turning all night. Too tall.
It's a comfy mattress. It's just way too tall. It's also on. Sorry, I have a cat that's attacking me at the same time.
There's no way that thing's higher than 3 feet off the ground.
4.5 feet is absurd,
it's like
Andrew.
4.5
There's no
feet.
way.
It's a huge mattress, and then it's elevated off the ground an additional like 1.5 by the what do you call the thing at the bottom that lifts?
Box spring?
No, the thing below the box frame.
Bed frame?
Yeah, the frame.
I would just, call it the bed.
So it's a frame, and then it's a box spring. Well, there's different names for all these things, Gavin.
There's different names for different things, Gavin.
Yeah, Gavin, come on.
Yeah, Gavin's. Jesus Christ. Sorry, my cat. So it was like 4.5 is difficult because of my short legs. So it's like stomach height for climbing into this bed. And it's on wheels, which is not something that.
Can I ask a question real fast?
Yeah,
If you could have in the moment, would you have traded arm length for a little bit more leg?
absolutely. That's what I
Ooh.
was saying. It completely remade me think my advantages. I definitely get some additional leg in this circumstance.
Hmm.
So I was uncomfortable on that bed for quite a while. And then I decided I'm just going to move stuff. I'm going to get fully cozy. So I sat up and I put my back against the wall. And when I put all my weight against the wall, because the thing was on wheels, the bed shot forward and I fell down what would be the top of the bed and hit
So
the
you-
floor.
You got like a first person's perspective of one of your pillows.
Yes, I got a pillow perspective. Thankfully, there was a throw pillow behind my back, and that took a lot of the blow, I think, out of the oomph.
So
Of the fall.
are you essentially Amon-Ra St. Brown upside down between your bed and the wall, standing on your
Yes.
head? Okay.
Yeah, well, not head. So it's like back hit. It was sort of like the sushi fall almost, but forward. As soon as that bed got motion, it just flew out. There was no stopping it. It was a 0 to 60 type situation.
Why is it on wheels?
It's the whatever, the thing below the box, the frame has wheels on it. And I don't think they're locked. They should be locked.
Is it a hospital bed?
No, it's just the frame with wheels. Do your bed frames not have wheels on them?
Mine
Fuck
doesn't.
no.
Not anymore.
What are no?
Oh, weird.
What? No.
Is it a bassinet?
Let me- I need to look up bed frame with wheels. I can give a visual.
Why is everything in your life so close to being normal?
I don't understand how this is not normal. I think every bed frame I've had has had wheels on it.
I think I had wheels as my kid bed.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, is it a race car bed by any chance?
No, it's the frame. Look, like this. It's got wheels on it.
Why?
I just dropped it in the.
Yeah.
Every bed frame I've ever had has wheels.
Yeah, it's just like this. Like you get in it and you say ka-chow, and then you're off to sleep.
I think the audience is going to be on my side on this one. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are like, what do you mean you're not used to bed frames with wheels?
Where do you want to roll in your bed?
That's
Nowhere.
It's
I don't
why does it have
I
wheels?
just assumed it was part of every design.
In most bedrooms, at least in America, maybe things are different in Canada, I feel like the bed in a bedroom is like 70% of the room. There's nowhere to go. You could like scooch 3 feet to the left or 18 inches to the right.
Yeah, my room, there's only like one wall the bed would work against, so it's never moving.
You know what? That's actually a great point. It's the design of that guest room is very weird, where it is narrow but super long. It is absurdly long. So it's the room that has the most travel room for a bed.
So if you wanted to do like bed drag racing, that'd be the place to do it.
It would be the place to do it. So I took a blow off the bed.
Did you get stuck?
No, not really. I was able to get out.
How surprised were you? Were you discombobulated for a second? Did it take you
Absolute
like, did you have to gather your thoughts?
discombobulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like it was comedic though. Like it was an impact and it was just funny. It was
Can I throw something out there though?
Of course.
Once again, a problem fixed with a headboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been, but I mean that's a completely different bed. So
You could put a headboard on that frame.
that's true. That's
and you ain't
true.
going nowhere.
That's a great point. So that happened, and then I collected myself. They left. I went back into.
Can I ask one more question? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just have to know these things.
Oh, of course.
Were you naked?
No.
Were you
No,
like
no.
you weren't like Winnie the Pooh in
Absolutely
it?
not.
You had
Nope.
shorts on?
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
a great question, Geoff. Geoff, that was great.
Well, I assume this was the middle of the day
it was.
because you're just waiting for workers to leave.
I'm just waiting for people to be done. They finish.
I just like the idea of like, oh, there's people in my bedroom. I have to go to bed somewhere else. Like you could have done anything. You could have hung out downstairs.
That's true.
Did it make an alarming noise?
Yeah, it was loud.
Did anybody come to check on you?
No, I don't think it was that loud. I think it could have been even covered by the workers. It could have been a work noise potentially if you were on a lower floor. I have 2 cats that get very anxious whenever there are new people around, so I just wanted to hang out with the cats that were in the other room, keeping them comfortable,
Makes total sense.
hanging out with them. So I gather myself. They leave. I decide, you know what? That was a little bit of something. I'm gonna have a nice, relaxing bath. Just
Hell yeah.
chill out. I forget that the bathtub was cleaned earlier in the day, so I turn the water on. And then I put my foot in to climb in and get cozy. My foot instantly slides across the base of the tub. I go into a splits-like fall, face right into the tub. Not all the way into the tub, the like back wall of the tub.
Was it cleaned with butter?
It was just soap or whatever, like whatever cleaning product was used had like slicked the bottom of the tub when it was mixed with the water.
You got to rinse it off anyway, though. Otherwise, that's in your tub water.
I don't know. I don't know. But I instantly face into the wall of the tub.
Oh, Christ. So your foot slipped back behind you?
Sideways, left.
Oh, okay. And your face went in right?
My face went forward right into the back wall. It is like a shower tub, so it goes all the way up the wall.
So did your leg do one half of like a Van Damme splits kick then?
Yes. Yeah, it was like kind of a diagonal Van Damme.
But then your face went straight into the wall.
Yeah, my face went forward into.
God.
And then I got in the tub and grabbed a shampoo bottle, and the lid popped, like exploded off. And that's when I decided that I just need to stop doing anything because I'm in a Final Destination scenario. Somehow this shampoo is going to lead to like some fall or like a curtain The shower curtain will fall, like, and just a disaster. I just kept hitting myself, and I felt like I was in Home Alone, or it was like I was getting booby trapped, falling off the top of the bed.
You didn't touch any gold in Key West, did you?
Did I touch any
Or
gold
silver?
Or silver?
Oh, was it silver? Shit.
Yeah, with silver. Are you in like potential drowning scenarios that you're concerned about? I can tell you they can happen anywhere.
They can happen anywhere. Not worried about the drowning though.
Well, that's
Knock on
one of
wood.
us.
Knocking on wood right now.
But surely you got some instant relaxation once you settled down in the tub, or was it just not an enjoyable tub experience?
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
It was a bog standard tub experience after that.
How is your total body integrity now? Would you say you're battered and bruised? Have you lost a couple %, or do you feel pretty
You know
solid?
what? I'm feeling fine now, but it did fuck up my ankle integrity, the slide. I rolled my ankle in the slide, and we were back to like a 30%er. It was not fun. That extended. The fall, the back fall, and the face into the tub, that was like whatever. But I did have a limp for like 2 days.
So we're going to have to bump the marathon?
I think so.
Thank God for the unbreakable nose, though.
Oh, if I didn't have an unbreakable nose, that collision into the tub, disastrous.
If that would have been Gavin, there'd just be a hole in the wall, a nose size.
Oh, they need to we'd have to call the repair people back. They'd have to come back in.
I'd have dug up all the grout.
And that was those were my fun house adventures.
Well, we can't forget that you also almost got run over recently.
I almost got run over recently.
Yeah, when you were Dillbot in the old
That was close.
Oh
Philly
yeah,
cheese stakeout.
I did. So I was in the Philly cheese stakeout video that we put out on our Patreon. We were staking out Eric and Nick, and I got to go on the run as Dillbot across this parking lot. And it was very scary.
Yeah, I was broadcasting a little hotspot from my phone, and the range on it was unbelievable.
I couldn't
Great
believe how
range.
far he got. That was crazy. He got way too far away from you.
You got a great little Wi-Fi chip in you.
I had a moment as Dillbot in that process where I thought this could end the company. There's a percentage where this goes horrible. I was crossing the street and I had fear because I couldn't see. The camera is very narrow, you realize, in a street context out in the wild. You can't really see to your left or right. And it was a thing of, I'm just going to have to cross the road and hope that a car sees me if I cross way, like that there are no issues. And the fear in my head of like, oh, what if a car runs me over? What if there is like a collision of some kind because Dillbot is crossing the street? But we were fine. Everything was all good.
It was great, and you were being very safe. As soon as you saw a car coming across your vision, you would stop like a kid waiting across the street.
Absolutely, I would. And it's also like, I realize I've never really looked at Dillbot, so I don't like my concept of what the visuals are of me and what I can get away with are not accurate. Where I felt I was being kind of sneaky. And then, like, really looking at footage of Dillbot, it is a big, very visible thing.
Oh yeah,
There is no sneaking as Dillbot.
I love thinking about it from like an Avatar point of view, where it's like another body for you, but you're controlling him from another country. It's like a really interesting way of working in the US without a visa. And they can't get you for it because your real body is in Canada.
That's true.
You're like one of those drone pilots who sits in a warehouse in Arizona and bombs people in third world
Yeah.
countries remotely.
Well, I don't know if I'm
Absolutely, yeah.
like one of those.
Probably exactly like that.
Well, I think that's why that guy stopped and took that video of Dillbot going around, because he figured, oh, this is some like government surveillance stuff that's happening now, and it's just in broad daylight.
Do you think if we stuck you on a balcony and you drove off, fell on someone and killed them, would they come for us for putting you on the balcony, or would they come for you as the person who drove off the balcony?
It's an interesting legal question.
Yeah.
Do we have any lawyers in the community that could let us know the answer to that? Who's going to jail?
Andrew, check your printer.
I was going to say that my experience with using lawyers in the community hasn't been great. So I don't know if I'd advise. that
Somewhere Shaheen's like, what the fuck?
He's not a lawyer.
He was a
He's a
judge. Yeah, you can't be a judge without being a
It's
lawyer.
above the law.
He's above the law.
No, that's Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Well, he's not a judge though, so he can't be.
He's judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah, you're thinking Sylvester Stallone. He's Judge Dredd.
Oh, I thought that was Carl Urban, right?
No, that's newer,
Dredd
and that doesn't count.
No, that's Keith Urban you're thinking
Keith Urban. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question.
of. Okay.
What's going on? We're just selling a shirt. What is this?
Oh yeah, you guys are idiots. Let's get into this.
What do you mean?
What is this?
What are you talking about?
So we're just doing shirts without talking to everyone. We're just doing shirts.
Eric has
What
posted
is
a picture
this?
of a black shirt, and in white text it says, "Give dumb a try." Andrew's playing GTA 4.
I don't know why. I tried to click Discord and my Rockstar launcher just started. I was trying to close it.
What have we told you about
What is
playing
happening?
GTA 4 during the podcast?
No, it's like
If there's one thing to be upset, if there's one group to be upset about, is it the group that secretly made money for the company or the guy who's playing GTA during the
I'm not.
podcast?
every time. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen real quick so I can show.
You do so much. Have you got
You
a
better get
firmware update as
recording,
well?
Nick.
Let me share my screen. Nope. It just closed again. One sec. Discord.
You still recording though?
Yeah, nothing's changed. Just look at this. I'll show you.
Nothing's changed.
It's going to be a picture of Andrew's character on top of Mount
So this is
Chiliad.
my full screen. My
Okay,
Discord
let's-
screen. Do you see
What are we
this?
looking at here? Yeah, I see Discord.
So you see the
Yep.
the thing. So I went
Mhm.
to click Discord.
You've got
Okay.
3 audacities open.
You have 3 Audacity files open.
I don't.
But see, I'm
I-
clicking Discord and GTA
don't-
4 is the thing
I-
that's flickering.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Oh, it is. It's weird. Okay, I will
Oh.
give Andrew that. That is strange. That's weird. But
You're clicking
why
to
do you
the
have
right.
3 Audacity files open?
I clicked Audacity and
It's
Oh,
recording 3 times?
What?
What is that?
Whoa.
Wait,
How
are you
doing
playing
this?
other audio?
What are you doing?
Wait, what's
I
the
didn't know
other
you
one?
could do
The
that.
levels are different.
I don't understand
but
what's
wait,
happening.
this is
the
but
third
wait,
one
the-
recording too?
Wait, what's the third recording?
The other one's playing. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
this
recording.
one's playing when you select it. What is this?
Can you hear
Can you
that?
know.
hear it? What is it?
Oh God, no! Just
No.
don't do anything. Just no.
Just don't do anything?
Just-
Okay.
Wait. It won't stop. There's no stop.
So for
Stop
those who
is
can't see
grayed
this,
out.
Andrew is recording on one Audacity, but playing on 2 others.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
But it's still recording because it's 18 minutes 52.
Yeah.
So it's fine. This is nothing, Nick. I can close this. I can get rid of whatever this is.
Yeah, Nick, there shouldn't be any problem coming from this.
No.
Oh God.
Oh, you're clicking no, but it's hitting cancel.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh.
Why is it clicking
Okay, wait,
everything
so
to
that-
the right?
So that's what it was doing to your other. If you click on
No.
straight. So
you
wait,
have something on your keyboard.
you do. There's something on your keyboard. 100%.
Oh, I do.
Andrew,
Oh,
the
I do.
recording isn't moving.
Hey, wait,
What?
Andrew, was there something on your keyboard?
Okay. Whew.
Hey, Andrew.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, there was
And,
a cable on the.
And
the
what,
right
and what
arrow
was
key.
Gavin, that was great. That was
now?
brilliant.
Now, I do want to say we've totally gotten away from the point of give dumb a try, but I think Andrew was maybe just like the best sort of salesman for that, as he needs to be wearing that shirt all day, every day. That was insane.
I'll explain it as best as I can, Eric. It was a business experiment that I knew you guys would all get behind the spirit of if you were aware of it, but you not being aware of it was kind of the point. So it kind of had to shake out that way, which I think you completely understand. Essentially what happens is, with about a minute into the latest Portal 2 Episode 3 video, Gavin and I have a conversation about how everybody who watches that video, or us play the game badly, thinks they're so fucking smart and everybody's so intelligent and everybody likes to brag about how smart they are. But maybe that's not the answer. Maybe going the other way is the move. Maybe giving dumb a try is the move. Maybe be dumb for a little while in a Portal game and see how much fun you have, and then compare your dumb level of fun to a smart person's level of fun and realize that maybe being dumb isn't so bad. And in the process of that, we thought, what's the dumbest thing we could do would be to turn this into a shirt, but then release the shirt before the joke hits so that nobody on Earth understands it. And to create maximum confusion, we would leave you guys out of the loop as well. A lot of work's been going on behind the scenes to get this thing made and to time it up perfectly. And I think we did a great job. You guys weren't even aware. We didn't even there was no tell. You guys had no idea.
Yeah, no tell.
Even with the
zero tell.
Even with having to move the date of the video, you guys were like, yeah, of course, that makes sense.
Zero tell outside of we all agree. So we had a meeting where we scheduled out Let's Play content. We lock in this video. They're like, yeah, this is good. Portal 2 here. Sounds good. The next week, they demand the video change and are unwilling to talk about it.
Man, just
tell. Zero tell that anything was
much
happening.
cooler than that.
Yeah.
Geoff was like, what if Portal came out the following Thursday? And then I followed it up being like, oh, that's such a good idea, Geoff. That's a great day for Portal to come out.
Yeah.
And then we didn't say anything more than that.
Right.
You annoying little bastards.
Right. You didn't say anything more than that. You just kept saying those things over and over again.
Well, yeah, because those are the safe things to say.
We all agreed one week. It got sent out for editorial. And then the next week, it was very clear that for some reason, that was unwilling to be discussed. It had to be moved. Now, I didn't know. I thought you guys just had a miscommunication and it leaked early. You're telling me that was an intentional part of this bit?
That was an intentional part of the bit. There was a funny mistake thing that happened in the middle of it. We put the shirt came out Monday, and we just wanted to see how long it would take people to see it and to notice it. We just wanted to see how long it would take it to hit the community. And it was kind of like just a little experiment, see how many eyes are on the store on a random ass Monday. And if people see it, if they're then connect the dots to go, I don't know what the fuck this is, and then go talk about it somewhere, right? And it hit sometime Monday night. But I forgot what the point I was trying to make.
Well, people actually did buy it.
Yeah. You know do you want to know how many people gave Dumb a try before the episode came out?
How many people gave Dumb a try?
100.
Are you serious?
100 people gave Dumb a try. Those are visionaries. That's 100 forward thinkers. That's 100. Those people are prescient.
So the first people that bought it must have just been browsing the store and thought, oh, gift of it. That's a shirt I would buy.
I'll listen to the shirt. The shirt told me to give it a try. Seems to be dumb to buy this.
And then word of mouth, I assume, got out. And they're like, oh, this is like unmentioned shirt. And then more people bought it. And then the context came out after that. But I just love that people went for it without the context yet. I think it's brilliant.
Well, it's because it's such a great shirt with or without the joke behind it, It's words. It's like an adage. It's one of those things now that we've birthed it into the world, people will be saying that to their kids like 50 years from now, and they won't know where it came from.
So there is a whole other layer to this that you don't know about, where you guys had that meeting where you gave zero tells that there was anything suspicious going on. None. So as soon as the meeting ended, I downloaded Geoff's audio from the Let's Play and just listened because I was like, something is in here, obviously. And immediately the bit came into place with you guys in the shirts. And so then I asked Eric for contact info for our merch store because I wanted to initiate a counter shirt to your dumb shirt. And my thought was that it could be like a print on demand thing, but essentially you lose money when you do print on demand.
Yeah.
So that died instantly. Yeah. So then there was a scenario where it was like, well, do you want to print 1,000 of your counter shirts? And I was absolutely not going to prove that. So then I was offered taking 500 of your guys' inventory and turning it into mine. And that felt rude to what you're constructing.
What does that mean, though? You would have stolen our shirts?
Yeah, like essentially that of the 1,000 you ordered, I would have claimed 500 of your 1,000.
I got to be honest. I kind of wish you had. That seems like the right move.
It's your guys' bit. I didn't want to come in and fully infringe on it. And
no, I think that would only be enhancing the bit and then flipping it back around on us, which then we would have to respond in kind in some way.
So I had two kind of design ideas that I mocked up really quick that evening in response to yours. I had Done Dumb shirt. Because you've done it.
Done. It is just so
if you've already given Dumb a try, you've done Dumb.
I guess I'm glad we didn't make 500 of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then my second design was Tried It.
That is the ugliest E I've ever seen.
Why do you hate lowercase e's?
just, I wanted it to stand tall on this shirt.
It looks like it says trickle it.
Why did you write it out instead of typing it out?
Because I wanted it to have some flair. I didn't know if I could find a font that would give me what I wanted to exude.
Would the shirt have had the little streak of yellow on the left, like on
Yeah.
the design? Okay.
Absolutely.
I would have made it cost more, but okay. I think those are both great shirts, and I kind of wish you would have done it, but it's okay that you didn't. I remember what I was going to say. So on Monday it comes out, right? And then we see it hit the community late Monday night. People are talking about it. They think they think we fucked up. They think it's an early release for something that's not ready yet. Obviously not the case. On Tuesday, El Famoso checked in with me and they said, "Hey, how are things going?" And I said, "Awesome." At that point, we'd sold like 30 of them. And I said, "It's crazy to see 30 people buy a shirt for a joke that's not out yet." And they misinterpreted what I said as me, I don't know how exactly, as me asking them to hide the joke. So they changed the shirt to just be a question mark and it said dumb shirt for a day. And then they sent me an email back. And when I finally checked my email and I saw that, I was like, "Oh, no, you can undo that. You didn't need to do that." So that flipped back to normal. People saw that and then they were convinced that we had fucked up. And now we were trying to retreat and come and hide our fuck up by changing the shirt logo. So I just made sure he changed it back. And then they were doubly confused by that. Yeah.
I mean, that combined with Andrew's counter shirt, this merch company has really gone above and beyond to meet all of our
God, they really are.
lunatic demands.
Absolutely.
They really are demands. I demand.
Demands. I demand dum-dum.
I said, I'd like to give. We'd like to give you a pile of money for some service, please. And they were like, "I guess."
There's a whole countdown thing, but I hope people. You know what? I genuinely really like the Give Dumb a Try design. I like the simplicity of it. I think it looks good.
Oh, thank you, man.
I would like one, actually.
It is a good shirt.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
it's on sale. Go for it, man.
You know where this regulatreon.com. There's a link to regulationstore.com right there.
Okay,
That is true.
So regulatreon.com is where you go to click the link for regulationstore.com.
If you want to give the audience as many links as possible and ways to see our shit,
I don't know that you do. I don't know that that's the right way
I
to do
do.
it.
Would you be able to know if I ordered mine from the store, but I used the company card?
Yeah, that would be insane. We could just ask for these shirts.
Yeah,
This
well,
is
what
crazy.
size? You want extra medium?
I'll take a large.
Oh, all right. We'll have to ask for a couple larges to come in then. Because I'd like to give Dumb a try as well, honestly. Now that you mention it.
Next
Speaking-
portal part, we'll both wear the shirt.
That is, and by the way, that is an idea that Gavin and I have dicked around with a few times over the last decade and a half that never happened. We were never able to figure out a way to launch a shirt immediately with the joke or before the joke. And so it was just like, in some ways, it was kind of like, I don't know, a bucket list type thing for me. I was happy to finally be able to pull that off because it seemed like something that we probably thought of 14 years ago that just we're never able to put together.
Speaking of fashion, I discovered a thing that I think we need to look into. I think we could get a lot of mileage out of this. I've been looking into hats a little bit,
For your massive
seeing what's
head.
going on in the hat game. I had a TikTok video, I believe, where it was somebody making a Stetson cowboy hat, and I've never seen anyone make hats before, and it was just a fascinating thing to watch. And so I went down this kind of like hat creating rabbit hole, which is the thing I never thought I would as a man with a large dome, not typically in the hat game. But I learned in this process that there is a head measuring device for hats called the Hat Conformator or something like that. Let me post an image of what the device looks like. It is like a metal.
Well, there's our thumbnail.
It's an old invention, and it's like this metal thing you put on your head, and you can slide the dials, and then it creates your head shape.
Wow, so it's like a metal mold.
Yeah, and then you trace essentially one of the hat places I saw, they have like plastic 3D printed versions they made. So I thought, Gavin, you could make us some 3D printed versions of these.
Oh, this is. Do you think your head would max it out though?
I don't know. I'm curious. It could. is you measure it, so you get like the circumference and the shape of what your head is, and then this one company would then like trace that onto wood and then cut out that wood piece to like create essentially a wooden mold of what the head would be for fitting in the hat. I think we should all do this. I think we should all get head shapes locked in. I want to see what everyone's head looks like.
We could just have 5 wooden heads.
We could have 5 wooden head circumferences. And then once I get that locked in, maybe I'll look into getting a hat. Maybe I'll get a custom hat of some kind so I can finally be a hat guy.
Was the TikTok or whatever that you were watching, was it this guy?
No.
No? Okay. I watched
but
that.
Eric
I've
just
seen
posted
that
an
guy
image of
before.
a guy in a
too,
top
right?
hat
Yeah,
that looks
yeah.
like he's in the Fable universe.
Yeah.
Dude, it's brutal. I see
Yeah.
him using the conformator on people, but they're at like they're at like music festivals, and then he has to go back to his workshop and like make these hats, and it's really something, man.
He's like he looks like a dude that hangs out with Dave Grohl. To put it in Fable perspective, Andrew, he's the ace of hats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It feels very Fable 3-ish, 2 or 3.
Yeah,
for
very
sure.
Fable 3. Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
What kind of hat would you get? Would you get a Stetson? Would you get a like Trilby? Would you?
I
Like,
think I would get.
I could see even a Kangol.
You can get like a straw. I think I'd get a straw hat.
Like
Oh,
Huckleberry
nice
Finn.
and light.
I think a light, breezy hat. And because like all the cowboy hat things have like beaver pelt or something, I don't necessarily want to go that way. I don't. A
What?
straw hat, I think, would be good.
You don't want to go beaver with it?
They don't.
No. National animal over here. I got to show respect to it. It's honor money. I can't be wearing the thing that's on the money.
I'd wear an eagle.
As a hat, like are you like?
Yeah.
Is your
okay.
head
A
like
hat,
going
a
into the
cape.
chest of the eagle,
Yeah,
or
like
what would that
just
hat even
sleeves?
look like?
Like it doesn't matter. Like the eagle's dead. Make sleeves out of its wings. Then I have eagle wings. I'm fine with that. I'll do whatever.
Condorman?
I would be like Condorman.
I wish we could get that suit somewhere.
The Condorman suit.
Yeah, the Condorman suit.
I feel like Disney probably, it's in the vault, right? All that stuff. It's part of their vault.
Yeah, it's pushed over in a corner covered by boxes somewhere.
Yeah, they don't know it's
There's
there.
no caretaking. Yeah, they have no idea.
It's probably just protecting something else that they want.
They use it as a tarp.
Yeah, it's top for something valuable.
Hey, I've seen a couple of pieces of community art lately that I thought were really awesome, and I kind of wanted to highlight them just in case you guys haven't
please.
seen them, but also to just show them off to the
see 'em.
community at large. First off is this one, Blade Steak Fights Vampires. That was one of the prompts. I don't know if you guys saw this on Reddit the other day. It was done by Kurt 1984. I think that is one of the coolest drawings I've ever seen, and way better than the prompt.
So for people just listening, it is a steak in Blade style punching Dracula in the face, I would assume.
Yeah, like above Dracula, like punching down on him.
Yeah.
And it's so
awesome.
incredibly well drawn. And then this is a totally different style and take, but I thought it was just as clever. And this is in reference to Andrew's unique chair sitting. They created the logo for the Nanaimo Chair Association. Looks like the NBA logo or the MLB logo, red, white, and blue.
It's a pretty good depiction of how I would sit as well. They nailed it. NCA.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty fantastic. And then I don't know why, man, but this one just tickled the shit out of me. And this is by Texan New Yorker. Oh, did I say who the last one was by? I apologize if I didn't.
I don't think you did.
It was by Dave W. Music. Anyway, so this is Texan New Yorker, and this is your Hidden Valley Ranch of Interests bottle. It's somebody made a Hidden Valley Ranch bottle with the Valley of Interests in it. And I thought it was just, I laughed for like 30 seconds when I saw it.
That's so good.
So I just wanted to shout out those 3 community members for making some really fun and unique and clever art.
That's phenomenal.
The fan art's been awesome, and there have been people putting it up. Jeff, your suggestion for like what's just like, you listen to the episode and like here's a prompt. It's just, if it sounds weird, just draw it, whatever, if something sparks your interest. But what I'm interested in actually is this last image of the Valley of Interest, because I saw Tina, friend of the show, Tina, the other day, and she said that when she listened to the Valley of Interest episode, she said, unfortunately, it made sense to her.
Yeah, we're aligned
And I
on
said-
most things.
I said,
Great.
okay, hang on. And so I showed her, it was the image
Oh,
of the
no.
Valley of Interest.
Oh no.
And then she explained it in a way that made me understand what Andrew was talking about.
Okay.
Tina speaks Andrew?
She does.
absolutely
and
does.
She's going to hate. She's going to hate that I'm outing her as an Andrew understander. But that is... But that's what's happening here.
I always suspected that Ray and Andrew were more similar than we realized.
So, drawing the Valley of Interest, I had to recreate her drawing, and I'll explain it. This is Andrew's original Valley of Interest drawing, and
Okay.
then Tina's addition to the Valley of Interest that made me understand it. So Andrew's Valley of Interest is a peak. And what he's seeing, again, he keeps saying point of view and all this stuff. And what Tina explained is that the Valley of Interest isn't a valley in terms of it's, oh, this is where the interest like bevels into like this area. It's that it is rapidly declining when out of the time that he is interested in that moment, it rapidly decelerates, and then he's out of the valley and he's no longer interested immediately. Just the single arrow that she that she drew on this thing totally opened my eyes to whatever the fuck Andrew drew for the Valley of Interest.
That opened your eyes?
That I really could not wrap my head around at all. What Andrew had drawn or what he was explaining. I could not understand.
Oh boy.
That one arrow made me go, oh shit, I totally understand what he's saying here. None of it made sense to me,
I understand
Gavin.
it so much less. It's like
Yeah,
someone
same.
squared lemon in my eyes.
Yeah, same.
Let
What
me
about you, Gavin?
explain.
That
the Valley a little
legitimately
bit.
was eye-opening to me where I went, I totally understand Andrew now. And before, I had no idea. After the episode, I kept looking at the image going, what does it mean?
Well, I
a
was in the
peak.
valley. You're seeing the
That's
photo of
not
the
a-
interest within the valley.
This is not.
So, Andrew,
So-
is that right? Is that correct?
No, not real. Like the thing is that is like the reasonable, logical
Incredible.
explanation of it. And if I was not like, if I didn't have homework to extend into this, then I would have just said, yeah, that's exactly right. That is way better articulated and explained than I could ever accurately depict. When you have a valley, there's a valley, right? Like the valley could be the perimeter, and then there are things in the valley. And that was a POV. I felt like I explained this, a POV of the interest within the Valley of Interest. You guys asked me to show, you're like, there's no valley. Where's the valley? I said I would do a selfie from the Valley of Interest. So I drew a selfie. And this is in the valley. This is the other side of the Valley of Interest.
I'm gonna throw up. This made me.
So you still
sick.
feeling good about this, Eric? You got
No,
this all figured
absolutely
out?
Not. Nick, erase the last 5 minutes and let's do something else. Oh my
Eric,
God.
Send this to Tina and just write, figure this out.
You got it.
No, this is a selfie. I'm in the the valley's behind me. The mountains are behind me. The interest is in front. You can see some greenery.
Where's the front and where's the back?
So the front is on the other side of the camera. I reverse. So imagine if you do forward facing on a camera, it's the interest. And then if you flipped it to be camera facing you, that's the other side of it.
Yeah,
You're
but,
getting both perspectives of the camera.
but that means that you're... I'm so confused.
Why are you a little bit evil in the picture?
Because I'm in the Valley of Interest. I don't know. Little intrigue.
The first picture doesn't depict any of the valley. You're just... the valley's behind you in the first picture.
So the valley is like, oh, I'll have to do another drawing. The valley is like a half valley. Like the valley loops around. The valley is all in the back, and then this is in the valley.
Well, I'd say half a valley is one hill.
Let me take a photo. Let me pull an image up, a reference image.
Eric, where does the arrow go on this one?
I don't know. It goes up my ass and I fucking die. This is insane. Gavin, I can't tell what's the foreground and what's the background. I don't know what I'm looking at. What is
For those
the green?
listening, Andrew is blue. He's looking a bit evil, and on top of his head, not behind his head, on top of, because he clearly drew this part afterwards, is a gray two mountains, like a valley. And then in his ear is someone has thrown a bag of peas.
I think those peas are supposed to be grass, but it does look like his ear is exploding peas.
No, yeah, it's some greenery, because there's some greenery in the valley.
There's just so much background that's on top of you that I can't tell what's what.
It looks like clouds are sitting on your head.
Are you aware that you've drawn two valleys?
Why is there blue around the gray? Is that supposed to be part of you?
Is that the top of the mountain? The blue, like the outline of the mountain?
Yeah,
I see the gray is a mountain and the blue is like
so
the edge
I
of the
originally
mountain.
just had everything be blue, and then I was like, I'll color in some mountain.
You're a
some gray.
psychopath.
But there's two valleys on that little mountain range there.
Well, yeah, it's like it's a little ridge. It's a ridge line valley.
And the two valleys that we see represent your interest?
What?
No,
Well,
he's looking at his
The
interest.
valleys behind him aren't involved in the valley in front of him.
So we don't see the valley that you're
I'm
looking at.
down in the
which
valley. It's all valley. We're all in valley land.
But there's two valleys.
how about this?
But there's two behind you.
How about this? In terms of Blood Gulch, which is a canyon, kind of a valley that we're all familiar with, where would you be standing?
Oh, Phew. Red base, I guess.
And you're facing blue base?
No, okay. So imagine if the world fell off. If you look beyond red, like the canyon
Great.
dropped down, and there's just nothing beyond the canyon.
Right.
Maybe I'm gonna peak. Maybe it's a peak valley, valley peak.
A peak of interest.
A peak of it's a valley of the valley of interest, and then there's the interest within the valley, and the valley has a peak, and the interest happens to be on the peak, and then there's a big drop off into I don't know, uncharted territory.
So your drawing of the valley of interest originally is just, if we just call it the peak of interest, that's it?
Well, it's
Well,
in
it's
the
peak
valley of
within the
interest.
valley.
It's the peak in the valley of interest. It's the peak of my interest.
So would you be happy with if the painting was called the Mona Lisa, the Valley of Mona Lisa, because it was painted in a valley? Would that be valid for you?
Sure. I wouldn't be up in arms about it like you guys seem to be.
Well, the picture's nothing to do with a valley.
And what was there's a TV show called Terriers? It's not about dogs. Things can just be called stuff.
Got you there. The guys in Goodfellas were, in fact, not good.
Yeah, truly, they were bad fellas.
What does Requiem for a Dream even mean? Who knows? There's a shocking low amount of Madden in Madden 26. You can just name things stuff. There's nothing stopping you from just calling a thing anything.
Just name things stuff.
You can. Just do whatever you want.
I think we need. I don't know what you need to draw. Could you draw top down,
Oh,
Sure.
bird's eye view, like that blood
like a
gulch
bird's
picture?
eye view? Yeah,
Sure. I'll do top down next time.
That'd be. I think maybe that would help.
I think that
Yeah.
should clear everything up.
Can you keep the same colors for those bits so we can see like the reference
Yeah.
points?
So there's consistency.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to do a bottom up, like Gavin's idea of seeing the POV of the key when we were looking for it, that would be cool too.
Okay. From the base of
Yeah.
the
Then
valley?
we basically have every direction.
interest?
We should be able to compile.
Okay.
If we have every direction, I can potentially 3D print the diorama of the Valley of Interest.
Okay. I'll come back with a lot of art next time.
I think that's a great idea, Gav.
Yeah, no problem with that. I love a good art. I love a good design.
I've been doing something at the office recently that I don't think it's been picked up on yet. Eric, have you noticed that every time we all leave the office at the same time, I drop my pin wherever your car is?
You drop your
I drop my
pin?
Uber pin.
Do you? Is that what you've been doing?
Yeah. Like if if Eric's in one spot, I put it so the Uber blocks him in. And if it's on the street, I put it right
It's happened a couple of times. I guess I never really thought about it past just like, man, this keeps happening. I keep getting blocked by this fucking Uber. It's happened a couple of times now.
It has happened a few times, and you always send me a picture when you're like waiting for my Uber to move out of the way. And I'm just like, how
I'm
is he
just
not-
like, all right, well, I guess nothing else I can do. It's just like, here I am blocked again. And I just, it happens so fast that it's just like, I guess I'll wait 10 seconds. I hadn't considered that you were doing it on purpose. It just felt like a thing where I'm like, man, I didn't even think like it. Wow.
Yeah, after it happened by accident the first time, I just went out. I looked through the window wherever you were parked, and I dropped the pin right there.
I didn't even consider like, oh man, this keeps happening. It was just a thing that happened every time, and I went, oh yeah, this just happened. That's it.
Yeah, I should have
That's
explained
so
that better
funny.
when I should have referred to the Uber, because dropping a pin could have meant like dropping a bolt under your tire or something.
Oh, I thought that's what you were doing. I
Yeah.
thought you were dropping like a pen.
No.
I'm like, I don't remember finding like a pen or a pencil or whatever near my car. Wow. Stop blocking me in. What are you doing?
Okay. Yeah.
That is really funny.
That I never considered that you were doing it on purpose.
I just love how low effort the game was for me and how irritating it could potentially be for you, because I have to put it somewhere anyway. Like, I'm doing
Yeah.
all of the normal work.
That's so funny.
I just had to wait. I just have to wait to back up.
Are you going to continue to do it, or is this over now, Gavin?
No, I think I'm done with it now. I was just
You're
hoping that eventually you would say something, but I just didn't look like it was going to happen.
What is great is you've now set up a scenario where if you block anybody in, they're going to assume it's on purpose, and you're going to have to try to defend that this was an accident.
Yeah, I could have possibly pivoted to another member of the company, but to be honest,
Sure.
I don't know what Nick's car looks like, and I don't want to block in my own car.
So it had to
Add
be
options.
Eric.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of doing stuff on purpose, are you guys ready to play Hooky? Because it's almost March 4th, baby. Don't forget. Goof World Hooky Day, March 4th. It's coming up. It's an official holiday. It's a
It's
big
on the
deal.
calendar.
It's
on
a
the calendar.
Wednesday.
Wait, does that mean we skip?
No.
No, we'll play video games. We'll play video
Video
games.
games
Playing
count as
video
Hooky?
games count as Hooky.
Okay. It's on the calendar already.
You know,
so.
you know what I did when I was like 12 years old and I didn't go to school? I played video games.
Yeah, that's fair.
It was having that thought was disastrous for my childhood academic career. I remember distinctly being at home sick, playing Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation, and thinking, I could just be doing this instead. This is way better. I wish I was just doing this.
Yeah, I mean, you would get up and like walk out of the classroom, so I don't really understand how this is any different.
Well, I saw one time when I was going to pee, there was a door that was open, and a kid was sitting in the AV closet playing Medal of Honor, and it's the most jealous I think I've ever been of anybody in any moment.
Could you have just gone in and joined him?
I don't know. I don't know what the teacher would have done. It depends how long they would have eventually noticed. I guess they vanished, but it's just like walking by and I saw somebody playing Medal of Honor. I was like, oh, that looks good. That looks fun. I'd rather do that than whatever we're going to do.
I remember being out in the playground on a wet and cold day, wishing that I could just stay in the classroom for recess or whatever. And I saw someone inside just playing Zoombinis on the computer. And it turned out he just asked if he could stay inside.
Playing what?
Zoombinis.
Zoombinis.
What's Zoombinis?
I don't know,
Yeah,
it's like a
Zoombinis.
little computer game. I think it was like a learning game.
no
of
idea.
some sort.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, Zoombinis.
Zucchinis. Yeah, there's one where you have
Logical
to,
journey.
there's
This
one level where
is-
you have to like make you have to pick ingredients and guess the right pizza. That's it. That's the one.
This is
That's the
This
pizza
is-
thing.
So he asked if he could stay in and do extra credit disguise
this
his
is
game.
like the nerdiest thing I've ever seen. This
I don't know,
was
Zoombinis.
crazy.
No, I
Pretty
never played it. I
rad.
watched people play it, but it
Oh,
looked like
shit.
a shit.
Gav, we should do a Let's Play where Gavin plays Zubinis.
Oh,
Gavin
finally play?
Zucchinis!
Yeah, let's do a Zubinis Let's Play.
I'm slightly
Absolutely.
worried that I won't be able to do some of the puzzles.
I'm slightly worried that you will.
Oh, I want to see Zoombinis.
But yeah, but it blew my mind that I could just ask to stay inside, and they'd be like, "Yeah, all right."
Is there one Zoombinis? How many Zoombinis did they make?
I don't know.
You probably make one of those. You probably make 50 of them.
I still remember the password for the classroom computer in year 2.
Oh, what was it?
Pupil.
113613. That's my first ever locker combination.
Wow.
It wasn't Zoombinis?
Zoombinis is $12 on Steam.
It's
On Steam?
That's too much. It also has a very positive overall review rating. So
I love that Gavin and I both had completely different thoughts than you, Gavin or Eric. Of you looked at price, and Gavin and I were like, "Wait, it's accessible. This isn't going to be a massive
It's
headache
not
to get access
like
to."
Lost Media or DOS or something. That's great.
no, Zoombinis is on Steam.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So if you found out
shouldn't
that
be.
day that you could just ask to stay inside, why didn't you just ask the next day to stay inside and play Zoombinis?
Because I didn't speak.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is the guy that
right. I didn't realize this was in the no talking
it-
window.
I think the no talking window still exists.
No, he
What do you mean?
he was not like it did. He didn't speak.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. I get he was quiet completely. But I mean, this is the guy that drove in a carpool for like months and just never asked if he could sleep, and instead was annoyed by the fact that he kept getting woken up by the guy. This is Gavin's never asking.
Now, Andrew said that he understands about Gavin not speaking. I don't. What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know this about Gavin.
Yeah, I was like a mute kid.
What? What? I don't know about this.
Apparently when I was really young, my first day of school, I really just didn't want to go to school. And in an act of protest against my parents, I was just like sulking and being quiet. But this was like before I was making any decisions. This is just like something I did as a kid. And then I sort of became a sentient human. But I already hadn't spoken for like 2 years. And I thought, well, I can't start now.
So how long did you go
What?
before speaking in school?
I think I was in year 4.
What?
Not
What?
like in a he doesn't talk a lot, like as in like he's the kid that everybody in school knows as that kid doesn't speak. Like he's never uttered a word.
But I don't ever remember making the decision to do that. I just remember thinking like, oh, it's gonna be if people hear me speak now, they're all gonna look at me in that. I was like still very shy. I've always been shy, but the no speaking thing was a pretty difficult situation to get out of.
But you got out of it, like you got to a point where you spoke. Was it a thing that you were like worried? You were like, okay, I'm going to speak and this has to be like a big moment? Or was it just like you started talking?
I think the first day of year 5, and in the register, the morning register that said my name. And the teachers were normally used to just looking for me there instead of me saying, yeah, I'm here. But this is a new teacher who didn't know me. So I thought, this is a perfect choice, perfect opportunity. And I just said, here.
Mm.
And
That
there
was
was
your
like,
first word.
yeah, there were like audible gasps from other people. in my classroom.
Did you hear an actual record scratch?
Yeah, it was everything I'd been fearing for the previous 4 years. Like everyone looked at me, but the teacher just read the next name and then it was quickly forgotten. And then I was just like, oh, thank Christ for that. Just start talking again.
Was there a point where maybe it was leading up to that and I guess what I'm asking is, did you ever consider like doing a voice and like that could be how you sound? Like
No.
it's like, oh, Gavin Free and you go, "Ear," and
I
that
just
could be like how you are?
I didn't want to make more of a thing of it. There were times where I had to talk before. So I think occasionally people have, like the nativity, I did have a line in the play at Christmas.
What was your line?
I don't think it was the proper nativity because there was a bear and I was a woodcutter, but I think I said,
Yeah. No, that sounds right to me.
Yeah, I think that's actually the accurate one.
I think my line was, I saw your light to the bear. I was the woodcutter and had a plastic axe.
I love that they put the mute kid into a school
Yeah,
play and
what?
gave him lines.
Like they could have just
Yeah.
made you like a tree and put you in the back.
Oh no, the tree had a whole monologue.
I thought I had to go for it.
That's crazy.
So I would say by like year 2, I was talking to people I knew like quietly in the corner, and by year 5, I was just talking normal.
I was not aware of this.
That's
And whenever my mum told old teachers what I do for a living, they just couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
Dude, I got another young Gavin for you that you probably don't know about, Eric. One time he fell down and hit his head and went completely and totally blind for like 3 days.
That's true. I heard about that, but I wasn't familiar with like what exactly had happened or that it like what the amount of time it was. That's scary as shit.
Yeah, I was trying to. I fell on my head. I went and sat in a puddle, and then I threw up a lot. And then I remember being in the classroom trying to test like what distances I could read stuff at. So I'd be like, okay, well, I can't see anything really far away. And then I tried walking up to some like posters on the wall, like right up to it. And I was like, I can't see anything close either.
Oh my God.
Like, I can't see anything. My vision was just like, imagine like someone wiped Vaseline onto my eyeballs.
So
I
you
could
just had
see
like
64
you had like an insane
vision?
concussion.
Yeah. And all the vision is controlled by the back of your brain, which is where I hit it. So I just could see light, and that was it.
So you think like CTE is kind of like the explanation of how we got here, or what?
This is where the problem started.
This all makes sense. It's like a Junior Seau type. This makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah, I had a pretty non-standard childhood at school.
yeah,
But pretty normal outside.
Wow. What the fuck?
yeah, 3 days is a lot.
I threw up a
crazy.
ton as well.
Yeah.
One of the old stories I told was that I crawled to the toilet to throw up in it, but I had forgotten to lift any of the seats up.
Oh,
Just went on the top. But you know, it's the thought that counts.
Speaking of weird physical things that kind of suck, you guys don't know about this, but my dog came home the other day from doggy daycare yelping on his back.
No.
And it was really weird because, you know, Albert's he's like an M1, A1 Abrams main battle tank. He's unstoppable and he just goes forward at all times at full speed. And so we got up next day and took him to the vet and found out that our little guy has a degenerative spine.
Oh,
And,
Holy
he's-
shit.
Yeah, his spine is malformed. He's actually got the exact same spinal
Isn't that
issue
what Emily had?
the exact same thing. I don't know what it's called. I can't say it.
the fuck?
It's like spinal conglogoglia or something. And his spine is deteriorating, and he's all fucking drugged up on opiates, and he's no longer allowed to go up and down the stairs. I have to carry him everywhere.
Oh, poor guy.
And we don't know what's going to happen. We have to go back next Friday and see if he's going to need like a spinal surgery or something.
Oh my God. I'm
man.
sorry.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
terrible. Wow.
That's so unfortunate because his personality is like charge.
I know.
Yes.
I know. That's
Yeah.
the worst part about it is all he wants to do is hit the gas, you know?
Yeah.
He's got that Zimmer in him.
Not to bring the mood down or anything, but that's just kind of a bummer, you know? I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And it's not the end of the world. He's walking just fine. He's not like, you know.
Good.
But this is what just out of nowhere happened.
That sucks. Hopefully
Yeah,
it's a positive update. You'll have to keep us in the loop on that.
definitely will.
He's what, like 2?
He's a little bit over 2. Yeah, like 2 and
Wow.
3
Old
months.
guy. Speaking of dog adjacent content, I discovered a new way to weaponize our hot dog count in a fashion
I saw
that I've
that.
really enjoyed.
I have heard about this, and you're crazy.
We got to
This
get
is
back on
wild.
hot dogs in the middle of hamburger season.
No,
now?
we're not on hot dogs at all. Let me explain what happened. I like Giant Bomb quite a bit. I was listening to their podcast, the Giant Bombcast, and one of their fans wrote in saying that they were the definitive hot dog podcast.
And why would the fans say that? What was the reasoning behind that?
I guess the
You don't
basis
just
of the
throw
email.
that out there, right? That has to
Yes.
come from
so
somewhere.
there was context of they had talked about a hot dog related story in the past, and the theme of the email was like, "Hey, you guys have been talking about other food. I want the dog talk to come back," essentially. And they were like, "Yeah, we are the definitive hot dog podcast." And so then I replied and said, "There's no fucking way anyone else can be the hot dog pod. We counted for a year. If you want to take the throne, you can take it, but you got to show some numbers. You got to put some stats down."
I think that's fair.
And so I linked our community made site that is fantastic, that had all the totals of us and also community submitted numbers. And so I believe they're going to start tracking their dogs coming up. And if it's above us, then I guess they could take it. But based on their reaction to half the people involved, I think we could be comfortable. But it's more, we can now use this in any instance of someone claiming they're the number one hot dog podcast, and also in the future burger. We're building our numbers.
Can they use our site? Can that site just become a dog tracking site for any podcast that wants to participate?
General
That's a
dog
great
pod
idea.
track site. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be like, yeah, I like that idea. It kind of sucks to go first all the time, though, you know, because you just give them a bar to beat.
Well,
like
it's
they
not
know
a
exactly how many hot dogs they
competition.
need.
Not a competition.
If the competition, it's not a competition to see how many hot dogs you eat, but it is a competition to be the definitive hot dog podcast.
I will say, when I initiated this, I was like, you guys got to show some numbers if you want to be called this. I had some doubt because of Gavin, who I love you, Gavin, but you are not. You are a low contributor to a hot dog count thing, and I thought, oh, they're not going to have the same type of Gavin effect. One person was greatly opposed to this, and someone else is like mildly like into being convinced. So it's essentially it would be a 3 on 5 potentially for what was presented. So I think I'm feeling good about our numbers.
Gotta remember too, Gavin, he helps out in other ways. He inflates our paella numbers.
That's true.
Nobody else
Very
is doing
true.
that.
I love the idea that like we go through this year cycle of tracking food. We then can claim ownership of that food. And if anyone claims otherwise, we have stats to back up our reasoning. Can throw down challenges.
And if their stats are better than ours, then we now have a year to retake our crown as the
That is actually, yeah, you know
whatever.
what, Geoff? That is a great point. I think we need to initiate some boxing like championship clauses in this.
Uh-huh.
Where if anyone ever takes a throne, we have the ability to initiate an immediate rematch.
Yeah, but a rematch it's a long affair. It's a year, you know.
It's a year. It's a year long. We have a year long window. The matches that, I mean, these are long matches. Can you imagine a year long boxing match? Like a hide and seek like boxing match. It went on a whole year.
Hide and seek boxing is maybe the greatest idea you've ever had.
It's just continuous.
Just like opening up closets and punching directly into the clothes, you know?
Just like being one of the other hiders and just hearing a ruckus on the floor above you, just be like, whew. Someone's been found.
You're under a bed and you've got your fucking fist balled. You're just waiting for their shin to walk by so you can just whack them.
Do you have to do all of your boxing in place, like in the place you hid?
I think you do.
No. I think it's
Oh.
like Amazing Race style where you can travel around and try to hide. And if maybe you're up around, you could just be on the move the whole time.
I think if you jammed yourself under a bed, that's where you've got to stay for the fight.
It's like that
Under
phone
bed
books
boxing.
MMA.
So we've got 2 people above 50 burgers already this year.
Oh, we do. Yeah, our burger count is going to be set.
Geoff
It was
and Andrew.
hilarious when they first looked at the hot dog count website. They looked at the community thing and the disgust of someone who had eaten like 320 hot dogs last year when tracking it was very funny.
It's not even a hot dog a day. What do they have to be disgusted about?
Yes, exactly. But it's been a lot of fun seeing that community become very hot dog brained since this all came up and getting to live that from the outside.
Hey, I wanted to float a little idea by you guys, and feel free to cut it from the episode if it's not worth including. But I was setting up the Geoff store. You know, I got the JeffRamsey.store thing going with the old Geoff merch.
Mhm.
And one of the things you can do is you can insert like a little art card into every order for like 25 cents that you eat the cost on. But it gives somebody just like a little card or, 3x5 card or something that's got a logo on it. And that got me thinking, we should do something similar like that with our store. But instead of an art card, it could just be a blank Goof World ID, and then people could write their name in and put their picture on it, and then they could be have like an official Goof World identification card.
I love that.
That's
We could just
that's
include it with
such
every
a good
order.
idea.
Should they all be signed by the president, though, of Goof World?
Oh, can we get you to sign those, Andrew?
You know what?
I mean, if I mailed them to you, if I got them printed and mailed them to you?
Yeah. If they're, yeah, I would absolutely.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna investigate getting a bunch of those made, and then we'll just like drop one in every store order.
And then you know what I think would be really cool too is with these coins coming up, I think we should do a little card for that and have the coin czar sign the official coin card for every coin that goes out.
Coin card.
Yeah,
Like
a signature
certificate
from
of-
the coin czar, like a mint.
Are you doing retaliatory signatures?
No, I just, if you're signing me up for a bunch of signatures and it's a great idea as the mayor of Goof World, I think the coin czar could also get in on this.
It's weird. He said no, but then everything he explained was yes.
Well, no, I'm just saying if we're floating great ideas where we can sign things to go along with the merch, I don't think we should forget the coin czar and all the coins.
I just think it's a good idea. It reminds me, the Aquabats had a Aqua Cadet fan club. It's exactly what it made me think of.
Wow. The idea came from that Berenstain Bears ID card. We
really?
opened it on the break
awesome.
show. And then gave it to Emily, and that stuck in my head. And I was like, we need an ID card. And then when I was setting up my store, I went, oh, this is something people do. It would be really easy for us to just slip this in.
Oh, can we get one of those progressive stamps? Like they've done with the numbers there? Like Andrew stamps it and it increments.
I mean, we can.
I
I don't trust it's going to work and happen that way. But yeah, absolutely.
Look, you get what you get if Andrew's in charge of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Or if Gavin creates it and throws it to you.
I'll do the progressive stamps if Andrew does the autos.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Yeah.
This is a great idea.
I love sitting down and doing like 1,000 things over again for an hour. I got no problem doing that.
Now we are just about out of time. We gotta get to we gotta end this thing because we have a bunch we have to do today. But I just got a text back from Tina.
Oh no,
the Andrew understander. Sent her the picture of Andrew in the Valley of Interest, and she replied, "Is this him bored in the valley? Mountains behind him and the bushes are the green. The one bush on the right, outlined in blue, is throwing me off, but I think he just forgot to switch colors." This is all correct.
I'm so glad. See, Tina gets it.
Sorry, Tina, you get it.
I'd be so disappointed if I disappointed Tina. That'd be the all-time worst. I'm so glad.
All right, should we wrap this up so we can watch Andrew try to escape prison again?
Oh, he's gonna escape prison! I can't wait.
I can't wait. I'm
pretty fucking excited.
This all day.
It's the only thing we make that I'm as excited about as the podcast. I think.
Yeah, his 100% focus on this too is really going to be great.
Pop
I'm really excited.
I'm locked in.
Yeah, I'm so
there
excited
is
about
the gold medal game between Canada and the U.S. for women's hockey, so that will be my Gavin World Cup moment, or I'll be definitely splitting my focus.
So you're just gonna have it on in the corner?
I'm absolutely gonna have it on the left side of my screen.
I'm gonna have it on too. It's the big game, buddy.
It's huge.
Well,
yeah.
I don't think we're gonna bring it more home. Distractions based on your performance last time.
Yeah, but I removed the pop filter, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, so it's all set.
I can see the screen. But until then, enjoy the video.
Well, let's end this to get to that. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. This was the 94th one we have done. Wow, the time really flies, doesn't it? Don't forget to go over to regulationstore.com and give dumb a try. They don't know how many shirts we ordered, but when they find out, they're going to be really mad at how dumb we are. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
How many?
Don't worry about it.